The story of Beauty and the Beast has become popular due to the rendition done and redone by Disney. While the familiar Disney version does stick to the original much more than other Disney renditions of fairy tales, the original story still has many differences, which drive home the moral. One important part of the original fairy tale is Beauty's sisters, who act as foils for Beauty. A foil is a character who is in stark contrast to another character in order to highlight specific traits. The Beast is a beast in appearance and in many of his mannerisms, but on the inside, he is actually kind. Beauty describes him in different parts of the story as very good-natured, humble, obliging, and kind. Despite his outward appearance and mannerisms, Beauty ends up seeing his inner beauty and falls in love with him. When she realizes that she is in love with him, she comments how Beast has done so much to please her in everything, and while he may be ugly and have so little sense, he is instead good and kind. She ends up returning to the Beast, only to find him dying. When she proclaims her love for him and finally says yes to the question he has asked daily, the Beast and the castle suddenly transform into a handsome prince and a gorgeous castle. The fairy then appears and explains to Beauty that this is the reward of your judicious choice. You have preferred virtue before either wit or beauty, and deserve to find a person in whom all these qualifications are united. While wit and beauty can be nice in love and a marriage, it wasn't Beauty's first choice in looking for a husband. Instead, she chose Beast for his kindness and goodness, despite his lack of wit and his ugly appearance. In the end, she got everything. We see that by valuing qualities such as kindness and goodness, we are rewarded. Beauty has two older sisters. Beauty is kind, good-natured, humble, and hardworking. On the other hand, her sisters are proud, vain, jealous, and lazy. When they are rich, they look down on those who have less than them. They gave themselves ridiculous airs and would not visit other merchants' daughters, nor keep company with any but persons of quality. They turned down several marriage proposals because they wanted to first meet a duke, or at least an earl. These are women who value outward appearances above all other qualities. They really dislike Beauty because she is kind and good. They mock her for valuing making her brain better. When they lost all of their money, they sulked about the house and thought that Beauty must be a poor, stupid, mean-spirited creature to be contented with such an unhappy, dismal situation. They did not understand that by looking inward, we can be happy. We do not need to look outward for happiness. These two sisters did end up getting married, one to a handsome man and the other to a man of great wit, but neither were happy in their marriages. The handsome man was too focused on himself and his appearance, and he paid no attention to his wife. The witty man was not kind and used his wit to torment others, particularly his wife. Since the two sisters valued outward appearances above inward characteristics, they ended up unhappy. This helps to better highlight that since Beauty valued inward characteristics, she ended up being rewarded and was happy. The moral of Beauty and the Beast is that we should value kindness and goodness over other superficial qualities, such as wit and appearance. This moral is presented by showing that Beauty valued the inward characteristics of the Beast and fell in love with him despite his outward appearances. In the end, she is rewarded. Her sisters act as foils by valuing outward appearances and marrying handsome and witty men, but ending up unhappy.